Hello, fellow Brazos, it's Hermitto here, and welcome to King's Quest. This is a sort of a point and click puzzle game I've been wanting to play almost ever since it came out. Somewhere around summer 2015. And yes, I know it's been almost 6 years since it was released, and I can finally dive into this game. I have no idea why it took me almost 6 years to do that. But nonetheless, I'm totally excited to dive into this game. I did do a test recording so that everything works, that audio should be relatively good. And it only lasted like, I don't know, 1 or 2 seconds of gameplay, which pretty much was this much. I took 1 or 2 steps and then ended the test recording. So, without further ado, how does this work? This back. I think I'm going to be playing this with a controller because I tend to enjoy games a lot more with a controller than mouse and keyboard. Even more so if it's like a point and click puzzle game where you don't really have to do much else. Honestly, I actually don't know if this is supposed to be something that requires precise movement with a mouse or something, but I kind of doubt that because they say this ain't an FPS game. So just gonna do this. Okay. Don't know what that did, but okay. And I'm actually gonna climb down the. What's the point of climbing down a
I've
well?
not been back there in years, but it was the last place left to look.
Look for what exactly?
Those lost wishes weren't the treasure I was after.
Obviously not, but we're after a treasure. Why is there a mattress here? They're definitely not the strongest guy to be able to do that. Are we gonna go in there? Apparently we are. And can have a small door to say the least.
It
Even
was
though we
not
have quite the
exactly as I
spacious
remembered
area
it, but it
behind
wasn't
it.
all that different either.
Yeah, this doesn't seem to be anything out of the ordinary, except it's a cave with a relatively nice view, actually. Well, you were able to jump across that gap, but you actually need to climb those small steps.
Two odd,
I'm already
contrasting
losing
parts of
respect
lost
to
treasure. I would have to turn one
the
and see
respect I
what
had for
happened.
this guy. Like, seriously, what the hell? Um,
I
okay.
decided this was no time to take a nap, even though that bed looked very squishy and very comfortable.
Yeah, it doesn't look really comfortable at all. Oh, but maybe it says does look a bit squishy though. Hey then,
And that's what would have happened if I turned the left switch. But since I am here telling this story, you already know that I pulled the
okay
right one.
then. That's. I was curious to see what happens if I were to push that one, but yeah, I get squashed by a bed. I should have kinda guessed that from the.
I decided this was no time to take a nap, even though that bed looked very squishy and very comfortable.
Yeah, I kinda should have guessed from the very squishy and him saying it's not the time to take a nap. But I still have to try the left switch.
Buckets, barrels, butter churns, and beds were jammed into every nook and cranny of that cave. It all seemed
Ah,
so familiar.
um, that bed is angling all the way over there. I don't know if I'll trust this. What's
Even
this?
though the bed was very comfortable, this was no time to hide under the covers.
Well, I still need that, so what was the point? Do I, like, need to do something about that or just move?
Wait. Hold on, Grandpa. I don't remember this part of the story. Beds hanging from stalactites?
We'll get there.
What the hell is a stalactite?
Don't worry, no detail in this story will be overlooked. Now, where was
It's
I?
probably
Yes.
one of
As
those
I treaded through the river,
big
of
icicle
rumbling
type of
tumult,
things.
I feared I knew the source of that deafening wind.
I don't know. It's something. Wait, is this gonna fall? It's probably gonna break, isn't it? It's probably gonna break.
Nestled beneath a slumbering pile of teeth and claws was...
Fabled mirror.
Oh, so you remember this part of the story.
Okay, that's a dragon.
Dragons are my favorite.
You want to tell this part?
Yes. King Edward sent me, the greatest knight in all of Daventry, on a quest to return his stolen mirror. A gigantic, hulking beast of a dragon was the last thing in my way to...
He forgot.
My way, too. Add a shinier hat to my collection.
What? Join your hat to your collection? Now that's a really weird quest to go on. Find a shinier hat to add to your collection. I really hate allergies, by the way. In case anyone's wondering about that. Also, what the hell is just gonna happen now?
But it was missing a handle. Someone tampered with it, creating some silly conundrum.
I don't think it works that way, actually, but okay. Okay, then. What's this? That's a chair. That's a lamp. And that is a rope. Do we have anything else here?
Volumes of old books with foreboding titles clutter the shelves of that strange bedroom. How to Tame a Dragon. Breaking the spirit of hideous beasts.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything of interest over there. Hey, let's take the rope and go up. Rope is tied to a bell of sorts.
So, the missing handle was booby-trapped? What did you do?
Well, I used my cleverness to outsmart the trap.
Wow, really?
Then I used my cleverness to hide.
Definitely hide. Use the cleverness to hide. You can clearly see my feet. So that should... Wait, what?
Luckily, that half-blinded beast never noticed me in bed.
A dragon's eye must be really hard to pierce with an arrow. At archery lessons, I can barely hit a hay bale.
It is indeed a feat only for skilled archers.
Okay, so I got the wooden handle. So how do I go back? This way. Okay, cool. Cool. Now we go up here. Get the missing handle to this. Do I have to...
I tried to turn that crazy contraption, but it was missing a handle. Someone tampered with it, creating some silly conundrum.
I don't think it actually works that way, but... Okay. Okay. Well... Would be awesome if you actually got hit by that rage. Also, it's a bit of a loud thing, so I don't know how much it overlapped with my audio or voice, but hey, it's okay.
Switch mounted to the cave wall.
Okay.
This cave seemed to be filled with failed adventures.
Yeah, probably. So... I kind of like the art style of that dragon. I don't know what's up with that, but this seems like a good place to go into.
After he briefly basked in the sun, the narcoleptic dragon went back
Narcoleptic
to
dragon.
snoring.
I probably sleep all day too, if Amira was my only friend.
Yeah, so what do we get from this? Do we go down? Yeah, I guess we go down. Wasn't really sure what that was, but apparently it was some sort of makeshift ladder, and that seems dangerous enough. Okay, this seems relatively questionable, but also dangerous enough. I'm not gonna go there just yet. Where are you going? Here. So I should be safe here right now. And this way. Okay, that was relatively simple. Now, what's up with this? Did I just walk? Okay. Will I just wait for it to go to sleep? Nope. I probably should have just rushed to the bed. Probably should have just rushed to the bed. Yeah. Can't see anyone here, so they're going back to bed. Now I just need to be careful. Alright, step. Yep. Be careful. Wouldn't want to step on any more bones. Well, that's convenient. Can still see the legs, but luckily this bugger is blind and stupid. And why did you jump off at that side? I don't get it. Hey, we have a ladder here. Do we go there? I suppose, because I'm not sure if I wanna risk doing anything with this dragon. Yeah. Hi. Had to. Just had to see what happens.
Right in.
Of course. Why wouldn't I? Into the in the mouth of danger, obviously. That's what I do. That is what I do. Now you're looking here. Not seeing anything. Awesome. Now I just need to avoid the bones again. So it's not that hard of a thing to do. And then suddenly I step on the bones. That would most definitely be the way things go for me. Every single time I say it's not that difficult. So hiding the bed now. I need to go. Up the ladders instead of straight to the mouth of that thing. Well, that thing is a dragon, so obviously it would eat me if I go to the mouth. Okay. Now I'm gonna go up the ladders. I was just too curious what will happen if I waltz into that thing and its mouth. Oh shit.
Whoever designed this trap thought they were pretty clever, but I would probably find a way to hit that unreachable switch.
Okay, so probably gonna be like a. Okay, I got a bow. So do I get it like a bone to use as the so-called arrow, or does this former archer have? Okay, no, that was kind of icky and yuck type of a thing. Well, that was a bit too simple. Didn't even require any precise movement. Well, yes, that makes sense. Right. Well,
The mirror called out to me.
so my quest is to get the mirror. Okay, well, I guess that makes sense. So we are at this one. Okay. What do I do here? I have nothing, so I do nothing. Obviously. Down. Just these two.
A ridiculous feeding contraption was cobbled together to keep the beast and probably its owner alive.
Okay. Okay, so if I do this again, what does it do? Okay, just gonna leave that off. Okay. I'm not sure if I want to keep it there or not, but this seems like a bad idea. I probably should have gone to the other side. Yeah. I just realized how bad of an idea this was. Okay.
A ridiculous feeding contraption was cobbled together to keep the beast and probably its owner alive.
Just these two. Okay. Food time. Maybe I need to... Okay. I think I need to do it this way. I think I need to do it this way. Yes, this somehow seems to be a bit more reasonable way of doing it. Take the mirror. Yay, we got a shinier hat. And the dragon notices us, so this thing can end well. Oh, that's a way to escape. Okay. Okay, what does this... How does this work? Okay, it works... like that. I got squashed by that, so... Okay. That does require a bit of precise movement with... which I should be allowed to have time to do, because... just... That's not really even a precise movement, just has to have it in the general direction of it, apparently. Apparently. Okay, quick time events. Easy kind of quick time events. Why? I could guess I almost failed that one. And we're actually surfing with a mattress. I just actually realized that one now. We're surfing with a mattress. Honestly, I don't even remember how long of a chapter the first one is, but I imagine it's not gonna be that much longer. After all, it's the first one, so they're usually relatively short. Works as an introduction to the game, type of a thing. On the other hand, this dragon isn't really giving up easily, so I don't know. It'd be a while. Run! Wait, hold on, I remember this part. Run! Run! Hey, I got the checkpoint. I ran. So,
with a magic mirror safely in my possession, I dreamt of a Daventry I would be rewarded with.
okay.
And a kingdom it could become.
Cool. That would be nice. Now, can we even get through this door again? Something tells me it's not gonna be that simple. Okay, we got through the door. This...
In that split second, I had three choices in front of me. Any would clear my path to safety, and all would have rippling consequences.
Yeah. This seems like a good idea. This does not seem like a good idea. Aww. Shockingly, that was a good idea. I thought it would just end up with it eating me or something, but I chose to free the dragon for some reason.
My hands were shaking and my arms could barely grip the rope, but with the last of my strength, I climbed out of the well and headed back to the castle.
You're definitely grown old.
Its reflections have warned the kingdom of danger, kept our family safe, and it has exposed many troublesome crumbs tangled in my beard.
Yeah. King Edward was so proud that you returned his lost treasure that he made you king. Everyone knows that part. Now, can we get back to that dragon?
Gwendolyn, there's so much more to my stories than dragons. I hope this old cap will be remembered for far more than the action tattered across its brim, sewn into the seams of many hidden adventures.
Right.
All right, let's get back to the dragon.
Tell me everything. Like, why did you set the dragon free even though he was trying to eat you?
That's a good question.
Free because, well, over the years I realized that the dragon was not the despicable, hideous beast Daventry had made him out to be. He was just a caged animal that was never shown any kindness. On that day, I forgave the dragon for his atrocious past.
I just don't know if that was a good idea or not.
Friends, Grandpa. I guess I do too. I'm known as Gwendolyn the Popular back home, but only to my stuffed bunnies.
I've always
tried
to pursue friends where I can, though they don't always feel the same about me.
All right,
that makes sense.
Grandpa needs to rest. Gwendolyn, it's way past your bedtime.
Way past your bedtime.
I'll be back first thing in the morning.
Okay then. I'm
I
not sure if
don't
that's a good
need
idea.
Rest. I'm as spry as I've ever been, though I wouldn't mind a slice of magic fruit.
Ah. Hey, guess it was something. Okay. We playing as Gwendolyn now? Because it kind of seems like we're playing as Gwendolyn now. I could be wrong, of course, but it kind of does have a feeling that's gonna be the case. Either that door's gonna last open at the last second, or then...
Roar!
Or then it's gonna be something like that.
Well, hello, cousin.
Guard!
I'm glad you're finally here. He's been asking about you for days. I had to sit through the same story 5 times.
We got here as fast as we could. And I like Grandpa's stories, especially the ones with dragons.
Ah,
Okay.
yes, the legendary beast that he set free. I don't know if he forgets I've heard that story before, or he doesn't care, but he loves telling it to anyone that will listen.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm pretty sure I heard the nursemaids telling his same jokes in the hall.
Have you heard anything the doctors are saying?
Yes, doctors, wizards, magic elves. Grandfather is fine, Gwendolyn. They all say the same thing. He's just old. He still has a few good years left.
Yeah,
We're all
sure.
excited that your family made the trip, but there's no need to worry. You should get some rest. I'm sure you're scheduled for a full morning of Grandfather's hilarious ramblings.
Agreed.
I'm also scheduled for the tournament tomorrow.
Ah, yes, the fencing tournament. You'll love it. I'm, of course, favored to win, and will make sure you have the very best seat to view my victory. The courtyard will be filled with important people,
Okay, then.
delicious hors d'oeuvres.
Oh, I'm actually competing in the tournament.
I had no idea we were hosting a junior tournament. That's incredible. In that case, I will gladly be there to cheer you on and eat delectable appetizers.
Nope, no junior tournament. I'll be squaring off against you.
I
Aw.
see. Well, perhaps this is the time to stop listening to stories and finally make some of your own. Good night, Gwendolyn. Sleep well.
Well then, that was an interesting turn of events.
Come in, Gwendolyn. You can set those on the nightstand.
Okay, those are quite the amount of magic
Grandma said to
potions.
take 3 spoonfuls of each.
I'll get to those. No need to fuss over me. Now let's talk about far more important issues, like that fencing tournament. I hear you're competing.
Well, I signed up, but I'm not so sure anymore.
Nonsense. If it's Scarf you're worried about, he's no bother. After all, I only learned that you entered after he complained about it all morning. Threatened, I'm guessing. There are many ways to win a duel. I, for one, have always been fond of...
A quick with a distraction.
thinking of the problem in a different way, and finding a clever distraction to create a moment of victory. Speaking of, that reminds me of a story, one I know you haven't heard before. When I was a much younger lad, before I was a knight, before I'd been to Daventry, and even before I had seen a dragon. It's a tale about a tournament that changed my life. It is a long story.
Okay, so
but I
now
shall-
we're getting into the chapter 2, I guess.
Well, Triumph, this looks as good a place as any to camp for the night. Let's rest up. We have a big day tomorrow.
At least this feels like a chapter 2 type of a thing, but... I don't know. I could be wrong, of course. And of course, the lone tree in the middle of everything. Can I? Oh, I can actually move. Glad. Well, you're definitely did your best.
After gracefully rappelling down the cliff, I welcome the sight of an actual road, the first sign of civilization.
This... I don't think I even finished the first chapter yet, but I don't know. This seems like a good place to end the episode either way. Thank you all so much. I mean, of course, well, thank you all so much for watching, but I will be doing the whole playthrough of the game. Obviously, this seems like a fun game. I'm definitely excited to dive into it more. But thank you all so much for watching. This time I'll be trying to post the videos of this in a relatively frequent manner. Maybe not in your daily basis, but definitely Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Definitely, if not every day. But by the way, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.